larger sizes and had a more abundant expression in the Pliocene than in later times, and you can find expressions like that in all of the periods. Let's just look at a few examples that would help demonstrate this point, beginning with Louis Leakey, who's supposed to be one of the icons of evolution. If you saw Gorillas in the Mist, he's the hero of evolution, who really wasn't, and we'll talk more about that later. But Time magazine, a number of years ago, says he was scouring the gorge since 1931. Over the years, he's unearthed the bones of an ancient pig as big as a rhino. Y'all have all seen pigs like that? A 6-foot-tall sheep, flat-top skull of a wrecked nutcracker man. I think that was a big ape. Pig as big as a rhino. Or you could make a killing in the bacon business, couldn't you? This is a picture of one of those pigs from the Dakota School of Mines. The one on the right is the fossil pig. And if pigs were this big, how big were the rhinos? Here's one from India, 20 feet tall. Back to Louis Leakey's finds, illustrated here in Time magazine, we see the fossil ram that was found there in Africa compared with a modern ram in the background. You can see what's happening here. It's going downhill, isn't it? But of course, man has gotten larger over the years, and we know in the last 50 years that there has been a pretty dramatic increase. Most biologists would say this is because of our knowledge of nutrition and vitamins. We have more to eat and better food to eat. It's not the kind of change that they're looking for to explain evolution. There's been about a 6-inch increase on the average in the past, less than 100 years, actually. But if you increase 6 inches in 100 years, in 200 years, a foot, and in 400 years, 2 feet, and a couple of thousand years ago, we were below zero. This is much too fast and not the kind of thing they're looking for. Plus, when we look at the fossil record, we see evidence of large people, which they don't always tell you about. This is Turkana Boy, found by Lewis's son, Richard. He was 5'6", but the interesting thing is he was 9 years old. They can tell from the teeth. We probably have some 9-year-olds here, but I strongly suspect they're not 5'6". We have, Cro-Magnon man averaged 6'6" in height. Two fossils in Italy found a couple of years ago over 8 feet. They were big.